Hello everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Shana and I want to welcome you all to my beautiful cross-stitch mess. Today is the 2nd of May 2024 and I know I am a day late, but yesterday was a holiday here in Belgium and actually most of Europe. It was Labor Day, so the kiddos were home, there was no school, and my partner was at home, so there wasn't actually time to film. So that's why I am coming to you today instead of yesterday. If you hear some sounds, it is my cats Alice and Magnus fighting again. They're like fighting, so it's not like bad or anything, but it's just like, yeah, they want to play, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. I am going to start as usual with cross stitch first, and then later on there will be a live update here in the video. So I am going to start off with some sad news. There were 11 days in April where I haven't stitched at all, because there was like 5 days where my partner was off from work, so we just went on walks and stuff like that with the kiddos, so that's why there wasn't any stitching there, and then a lot of appointments and stuff like that, so that's why I didn't have a lot of stitching time. But I am going to start with my focus piece for the month of April. This was Fairy in the Wood. It is a hate pattern, so Heaven and Earth Designs, and it is charted by Hate, obviously, and it is artwork by Morgan Fitzsimmons. I am going to show you first what it will look like once finished, but then I have to start up Pattern Keeper, so bear with me. So, sorry glare, this is what it will look like finished. And currently I worked in April 8 days on it, so this is where I'm at now. And I put 2,174 stitches in it in April, and so there are currently 59,697 stitches in out of 232,200, and I am 26.86% done according to Pattern Keeper. So it is turning out beautifully. So yeah, I am still in love with this piece. The colors are amazing. I am stitching this on 25 count Magic Guide fabric by DMC 1/1 full cross with the called for DMC threads, of course. So that is that one. On all the others I don't have any percentages or anything because they're all paper patterns. So that is that. I also have my notes here, so if I look a bit like there. Oh, come on, you two! Stop it! Now Alice is bumping the camera. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come here. Okay, actually she doesn't want to come. Say hi! Hi! She's annoyed. Oh, also, by the way, I am wearing a knitted sweater and my grandma made it for me, so I really love this one. She finished it last week, so that's why I'm wearing it today. So second project I am going to show you is Rose of Sharon. Um, I worked on it for 3 days, and if you followed me for a longer time, you know I am doing a color conversion. The original dress is charted in blues and yellows, and I'm doing it in purple and pinks. So this is where I'm at. Am I showing you the back? Yes, I am showing you the back. Oh my god, I'm sorry, you guys. There. That's better. Ain't it? Yeah. I stitched on this one for 3 days. So a lot of that green here is new. And then I worked a lot in here as well. So not much of the dress is done, but I still got a good chunk of work done. So that's where that is at. I'm stitching this on 32 count light driftwood dyed by Exu Design, and I'm stitching this 2/2. So there is that. As you also may know, if you're following this channel for a bit now, you know that I make working copies of my charts so that my original charts don't get damaged. So next up was Playful Kitties by Dimensions. I also worked on this one for 3 days. And I'm actually pretty excited because this kitty here is almost finished as well now. And I also did this whole butterfly, so let me show you. I'm just stitching this on the kit fabric with the kit floss. And as I said, this whole butterfly is already backstitched and all. And I also did the eyes of the kitty backstitch and French knots and stuff like that. So I am really happy about how this one is turning out. Ain't they cute? Oh, they're so cute. So there's that. And then last whip I have to show you is the little kitten. This is a chart by Luca S. Well, a kit by Luca S, I should say. And this is what it will look like finished. And here is where I'm at. I believe the method I'm using for this one is called the typewriter method. So I am just finishing up 10 by 10 squares on the whole length of the pattern, but I'm also not stopping my floss, so I'm just carrying it out until I run out of thread, and then I'm picking the next symbol in my 10 by 10 block. So this is where it's at, and I love these colors. I know there's not much to be seen yet, but the colors on here are amazing. So yeah, there is that. I'm stitching this too on just with the kit floss and fabric. The floss is Anchor, and I believe this is an either 18 or 16 count Ada. I forgot. Let me check. Yeah, it's 16 count Ada. So these are my whips for April. As I said, not much stitching has been going on. Oh, come on. Work with me. Then I am first going to talk about haul, and then I am going to talk about plants, and I am actually pretty excited about those plants. But first, oh come on. Yeah, okay, I'll deal with you later. um, I needed some extra floss for the Rose of Sharon, so I went to my local needlework store. And as you know, you can't just go there to buy some threads. So I also got this cute little kit. It's from Riolis. It's called Hedgehogs in Lingonberries. And I just thought these were so cute, so I picked those up. Look at this little guy, just looking at you like, oh. So, yeah. And then we had some sad news, unfortunately, on the Hate website. A few designers were retiring due to due to some, I wouldn't say fights, let's call it discussions. So they don't like what Michelle from Hate is doing with the whole AI situation. Like she held off for AI charts for a very long time, but then she said, yeah, if we want to keep our business, we have to move forward and we have to embrace AI. So I am from now on going to charge AI pieces, but I am going to state that they're clearly going to state that they are AI generated. And a lot of artists are like, well, you're taking away our jobs because AI just steals the artwork of us artists. So we're not going to work together with you anymore because we don't want to support businesses that also support AI. And I agree with both at some point, but I worked out for myself that I am not going to buy AI charts. Not on the Hate website, but also not with other companies. I know I bought one already, but that was before I knew what AI was all about. So I am from now on not going to be buying any more AI charts in the future if it's clearly stated as AI, because if kit companies will also be working with AI generated pictures and they're not stating it, yeah, well, then I would know probably. So, but if it's clearly stated as AI, I am not going to buy them moving forward. But for now, at least, I will still be buying Heaven and Earth design charts from the artists who deserve to be supported. So that's my stance on it for now. I am not going to judge people who are going to buy AI charts. I am also... Oh, crap. My computer just went... There was like a clear notice that my headphones stopped working. So now I am going to check my... Oh, come on. Sorry, you guys. Technical intervention. Yeah, it's still okay. It should be. Okay, small panic here because I don't have time to film this again. So, as I was saying, I'm not going to judge people who are buying AI charts. I'm also not going to judge people who are clearly against AI, but that is my point of view for now. So I will, maybe my mind will change, but that is where I am at right now. But a few artists were like, no, we're not going to continue to work together with Hate, so kindly remove our patent from your website. And one of which was Laura Ravenscroft, and she is like one of my favorite artists from Heaven and Earth Designs. And Hate was also doing a sale when they announced the retirement of Laura Ravenscroft. So I plunged and I got like 7 charts, and I don't regret anything because I really love these charts, and I all want to start them someday. So first of all is a touch of frost. So these are all retired now. You can't get them anymore. So it is like this pretty fairy. And then we have Autumn's Morn. And I just love the colors in here. Oh, come on, stupid Claire. There. And then we have Cherry Blossom, which is another fairy. I think all of these are fairies. Ugh. Oh, come on. There. And then we have I Am Just a Fun Guy. And I love this piece. I am looking to start this one sooner than later. I just love him so much. He's so cute. Look at him. And then we have Midsummer's Banquet, which is just a beautiful scene with, I'm assuming, is the Queen Fairy there at the end of the table. Then we have Passion Flower. And I thought she would be really pretty to hang in our bedroom. And then last but not least, we also have Pink. And this is like a rose fairy. So yeah, those are the charts I got. And as I said, I am just a fun guy. I am going to start sooner rather than later. Which brings me to plants. You may or you may not know it, but May is usually Stitch Mania. And it started, from what I know, it started as a Facebook group where you could get, like, for each work day in May, you could get a new start. Well, that was the plan anyway. And the Facebook group just gave prompts like, day 1 you have to stitch something with ball, and day 2 you have to stitch in pink, and day 3 you have to stitch on something with a star, and blah 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 blah. But that Facebook group stopped a few years ago now, and everyone is like doing something different. Like I know Lisa from Crossed by Floss does Maynia, so she starts or she works, I think a few years now she has started Miras, 4 Miras, so 1 for each week. But I think now she's thinking about working on some whips instead of starting 4 or 5 new Miras. I don't know. And then I know Debbie from Mama Bear Stitchery does Animania, where she works on 4 for charts with animals in it, and like when she starts project A and it is finished by next May, she can start something else. But if project B, for example, isn't finished till Maynia next year, she will continue project B to work on in May. So I am thinking about, yeah, and I know like, oh, I forgot her name, but the person behind Handwritten Maniac still is doing like the original Stitch Mania, but without the prompts, obviously, and she's not doing the starts. Like, she kind of continues to work every Mania on the projects she has, unless they are finished as well. So, yeah, also because we're talking about names, last video I called the person behind Sizuk Stitch Catherine, but actually she's called Carolyn. So Carolyn, if you're watching, I am very sorry. I don't know where the name Catherine was coming from. I think I am rewatching Grey's Anatomy, and I think I was still in the vibe of Catherine from Grey's Anatomy. So I am sorry. But to continue my plans for Stitch Mania, I am also going to do Animania, like Debbie from Mama Bear Stitchery. And this year, since it's my first Stitch Mania, I am doing 5 new starts, because yesterday was the 1st of May and there are 5 Wednesdays in May. So each Wednesday I am going to start a new project. I know I've been talking about a lot that I don't want any new starts unless I get to finish a few things first. But I am tired of fighting, you guys. Not to go too much into details, but there has been a lot of fighting going on in my private life. Like, one thing I can talk about is like, we have water damage in our house now for 2 years, and it's our insurance job to find out where the water damage is coming from, and we're getting nowhere, and it has been 2 years and we're still fighting to find out what's wrong. So, and it's not the only fighting I'm doing, so that's why I've been fighting a lot with other people, and I really just don't have the energy to fight myself any longer. So for now, at least, I am just gonna start what I want to start, but without like spending too much. I have a lot of kits. I also have a lot of patterns, but for those patterns I have to buy floss. So I decided not to buy anything new, especially for Stitch Mania, but to see what I could kit up or what kits do I have. So I am starting 1 chart and then 4 kits. The kits I am going to leave as a surprise, but since it was the 1st of May yesterday, I can actually show what I started already for the first week of Mania. And I don't think this would be a surprise to anybody, but it is my unicorn. This comes from a magazine, Cross Stitch Gold, but you guys, I forgot to check the edition again. It has been 2 or 3 times now that I want to tell you guys from which issue this pattern is, and I keep forgetting to check it. Bad. I am so bad. But yeah, it's from a Cross Stitch Gold magazine, I can tell you that. And it is so pretty, you guys. I am stitching this on 28 count fabric in the colorway Tulip, dyed by Extra Design. And this is 1 day of progress on it. So I started at the horn of the unicorn. And this lightning isn't doing the color of this fabric any justice because it is a deeper pink. Like, it gets washed out real hard, but it's like a very deepish pink, and it is opalescent. So I am loving this. This is only 1 day's worth of stitching. And yeah, I thought yesterday that it was going super fast, so I am very happy with it. For the other 4 starts, you will have to check in with me next month, next month, because the rest I'm going to keep as a bit of a surprise. So yeah, I love this unicorn so much. I don't usually have something with unicorns, but I don't know whether it's the colors or the fact that the horse is looking so realistic and she just added a horn. I don't know, but I just love this chart. So yeah. I think that was it for the stitching part of the video. So if you're not interested in my life update, then I thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, then I would kindly ask to like, subscribe, all the good things. If you have any questions, please leave me a message either here or on Instagram. I am my beautiful cross stitch mess on Instagram as well. So, oh, I do have one more. Oh no! Oh, come on. My laptop is signaling it again, so I think my headphone might be dying soon. So I am going to move this video a bit forward. But I had one more fun facts to share about stitching. If you look up the Cross Stitch Addicts page on Facebook, you will see that the headline for, or the banner for this month, is a kit called Leopard by Luca S. And it is mine. I won the cover competition. I am so proud. It was really a surprise for me. Oh, you guys, stop it! Sorry, they're fighting again. I was so proud when they picked me. So yeah, if you check out Cross Stitch Addicts on Facebook, you will see my leopard that I made for my oldest daughter. So yay! Alright, that was all the stitching. Life updates. We're still waiting on the test results for the osteogenesis imperfecta tests I told you about in my previous video, but we won't have those results till September from the little one. So it's just a waiting game, which is making me crazy. As I also said, the fighting that has been going on, not only with the insurance company, but with like other people. I don't want to get into it too much because some people might watch this that don't need to know about all of this. So yeah, I am just getting a bit tired. I don't sleep very well anymore because it's heating up here in Belgium as well, like the weather. I am having some troubles with my pain again because a lot of people actually do have less pain when it's getting warmer, but I am one of those people that get more pain when the weather is heating up. So it's difficult. It really is. And because it's apparently Mental May Mental Health May or something like that. I wanted to talk to you briefly about it. That I am not in a good mental place right now, but I will get through it. I know I will. I have professional help, I have medication, so I will get through it. But it's just one of those time periods where it's not going as good as I would like it to be. So I just like to talk about it because other people might suffer too, and they'll see they're not alone, or they might see that it's normal to have bad days. And it's okay not to be okay. That's what I wanted to say. Um, yeah, it doesn't help either that I'm really good at masking my feelings. So I laugh a lot and I am looking happy a lot, but people who know me well, they can see through that mask. So, yeah. But as I said, I have professional help. I am going to be okay. I know that, but for now, it's okay not to be okay. Which is why I don't want to fight myself anymore, and I just going to start what I want to start. um, I think I deserve that. And if my whip pile is like going crazy, then so be it. Like I know Flosstubers who have just 3 or 4 whips. I know Flosstubers who have 100 plus whips, and they always say don't judge me, and I am never ever judging people for that because they're doing what makes them happy. And something else, I don't remember if I heard this on Flosstube or on Facebook or on some series or movies, and it was totally not about cross stitch, but like a lot of people collect things and then don't do anything with it, and then they're saying, like, people who are collecting wine, they say, oh, I'm keeping that for a special occasion, and I keep that for a special occasion, and then one day they die in a car accident or something else happens and they can't enjoy that special bottle of wine anymore because it's too late. And I think I am going to keep that philosophy a bit in my mind now with my start pile. I have a lot of wonderful kids, and I always say to myself, yeah, you can't start this because of that, or you can't start that because that reason. And it's just, no, not anymore. If it brings me joy to start some things, then I will definitely start those things, because you never know. One day it might be too late. And I'm not even talking about worst case scenario, I die tomorrow in a car accident. I mean, my eyesight is pretty bad already as it is, and my glasses are the only thing that keeps me from being totally blind. And one day my eyesight may uh, deteriorate further, for example, and we all know you need a pretty good eyesight to to stitch, or with the disease that's going on, like the osteogenesis imperfecta, I already read as well that your bones can deteriorate as you get older as well. So I may lose the use of my hands someday, and these are all things that are realistic. They are worst case scenarios, but they are realistic, and that's why just enjoy the moment for that. Why I'm just enjoying the moment for now, and I am going to stop fighting myself and start what I want to start. So yeah, I think that's it. What I want to talk to you about. Um, I'm just thinking, but I don't think there is anything else. So, as I said before, thank you for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, please hit like, subscribe, all the good things. Put a comment in the comment section below, and I will answer it ASAP. Magnus is here now, sniffing my whip pile. You want to say hi? No. You want to say hi? Come here. No, he's not. um, yeah, as I said, I am going to try to film on the 1st of June again, but we'll see what the future holds. Because there are a lot of holidays here in Belgium now, so I am not sure if it will be realistic to film on the 1st or something, but let's hope it is. So I will see you all next month, and I just wish you all good health, and I encourage you to take care of yourself, guys. Bye bye.